Hello students, how are you? Drishti welcomes all of you to this prestigious CSAT quick revision course that is very important for you. My dear students, this is what is written here. It is written quick revision course. So that means to say the course will be completed in a very briefly, and the most important topics, the most important points will be discussed there in a very brief time. So it will be a pure thing that will be given to you. Pure thing means to say what is very important for you, it will be delivered to you. So this is quick revision course, very important for you. So we are going to start this one. What is the important thing, or what are the key features, what are the key areas in which this particular quick revision course will be delivered to you. So the key features will also be discussed today. And the second thing, why I am here, the main thing is that after the key features, we will discuss how to solve the passages, the RCs, you can say, reading comprehension. So we will discuss them after that. So first of all, what are the key features of this CSAT 2023 quick revision course? First of all, we are going to do this. Okay. Then we will discuss the next thing. And one thing more, my name is, obviously, you have heard about it. So my name is Rahul Agnihotri, and here I am teaching CSAT revision, reading comprehensions for you. Okay. So let us start the things. So the key features of this course, first of all, I would like to tell you the key feature of this course. This course will start, okay? It starts from when? 20th February 2023. So this will be the commencement date of this course. So you need to concentrate on this particular date. Okay. So from this date, we will start this quick revision course. And the second thing, the classes, 30 classes will be delivered. So this 30 classes, what means to say, approx point of view. It doesn't like 30 classes will be there. I think 1 or 2 classes will be here and there. So around 30 classes almost. Okay. So 30 classes will be delivered to you. The second thing, and this is the second thing that you need to understand. This is the first one. The date is given here. And the second thing is 30 classes will be delivered to you. The next thing that is very important for you, I am going to tell you the third thing that is very important. So the third thing, what is this? The third thing, that is course validity. The course validity. The course validity up to 1 year. You can view the videos for 1 year, any unlimited time. You can view the videos up to 1 year. It is written 1 year. So these three things. First one, it is starting from 20th Feb. The third thing, the second thing is 30 classes will be delivered to you. The third thing that is very important, course validity up to 1 year. Is it clear? And the fourth thing, it is already understood, but I have to write it. Live online classes will be there. So it is already understood, but I have to write it. So there is, it is. Okay. So all the classes, and these classes will be provided on Drishti app, Drishti online. So these are the key features of this course. You need to understand all these. So they are very important, and by which you can understand the procedure of the whole course. Some points are also there, but first of all, remember these things. They are very important for you. Okay. So the next thing, what are they? So 5 things are there. After that, some more things are also there. We are going to discuss them again. But these 3 things, please focus on them. please. So 20 Feb, then 30 classes, then course validity after 1 year, live online classes on Drishti. And the next thing that is again very important for you, that you need to understand, that you need to know what after completing the course, what 5 tests of CSAT papers. You can say mock test type. Okay, so these mock tests will be there. So 5 tests of CSAT papers will be provided. You can call it the mock test series. So you can call it the test series. Generally, it is called test series. That is very beneficial too. But after completing the course, okay. Now, what next? What I am going to teach you? I am going to teach you here what reading comprehensions. Reading comprehensions. They are very important for you. And many things are here we will have to discuss related to this reading comprehensions. So why reading comprehensions are important for you? Why reading comprehensions we have to do? So many things are there. So we are going to do the things related to reading comprehension. First of all, 6 classes will be provided to you. 6 classes for reading comprehensions will be provided. So it is related to for what? It is related to 6 classes for what? Reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is what? Passages in English. So the passages will be in English and we will discuss them and how to do them, what is the importance of these reading comprehensions, what is the score by which you can make the sentence, you can make the marks. So whatever the things are there, we will discuss in this reading comprehension. First of all, the strategies, how to do them, these are the things, and the next things are, we will do some passages there. So first of all, we have to start from this. The thing that is, the things that you need to understand what, again I am telling you, it is start 20th February, 30 classes, course validity up to 1 year, live online classes on the Drishti online app, they will be provided. 5 tests of CSAT papers will be provided. And the next thing that is very important, we are taking the class, or I am taking the class for reading comprehension. I, Rahul Agnihotri. Okay. So in this reading comprehension, 6 classes will be provided to you. Okay. They will also be on online app, Drishti online app. Now, how to do reading comprehension? What is the strategy that should be followed while doing these comprehensions? Many things are there. So, first of all, I would like to discuss why is CSAT exam needed. That is very important for you. So why is it needed? First of all, we have to understand this one. Then why reading comprehensions are needed, we will discuss that thing. So first point is, first question is there. Why is CSAT exam needed? So, you know, the syllabus of this examination, many things are there: quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English passages, and many things are there. So why they are needed, we have to understand first of all. But first of all, we have to understand the things in this one. 80 questions are there. 80 questions are there. You know it all. And one question, every question on each question contains what? 2.5 marks. So what is this? So how many? 200 marks. Total is what? 200 marks. Okay. In this 200, because this is qualifying examination, this is what? Qualifying nature. So in this 200, you need at least 67, approx 67 marks. And they can simply earn. They can simply. they can simply be earned. You can earn these marks easily, but you need to concentrate on the things. So the paper will be for 2 hours, the paper will be for 2 hours. In these 2 hours, 80 questions will be done. So there is negative marking also. So need to understand 200 marks are there. At least you need 67 marks. Means to say 66.6 something. So we can call it 67. The round figure is what? 67 marks you need. Okay. The next thing that is very important for you. Why CSAT examination needed? So this is the structure. Why is it needed? Now we are going to discuss it. So why is it important? We are going to do what? This exam, CSAT, improves. What it does, it improves. What? Problem solving skills. Problem solving skills, how to solve the problems. This definitely, these types of skills will be improved with the help of this exam. The second thing that is very important for you again, you need to understand the things logically. So logical reasoning helps there do this particular point of view. So what is logical reasoning skills? You understand? Yes. The third thing, again, it helps what? Interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills. So again, this is important. Fourth one, what it does? Decision making. It again help you take the decision. And the fifth one, that is again very important, what? Analytical ability. So all these things, all these types of skills can be improved with the help of this paper. So CSAT exam, definitely what? It is highly needed for every student. So these are the things that can be developed with this examination. So when some students say, sir, this is just have a qualifying nature, it doesn't mean it has the qualifying nature. It improves you. So that is very important for you. And when you say qualifying, that means again it is very important, because if it is not qualified, then what happens? No examination will be done. No further action will be done. The GS second, third, whatever the papers are there, no paper will be checked. So it is very important for you. You understand? Now, come to the next point of view. Why? What? We have understood why CSAT is important for you. Now the second thing, reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. We will discuss one comprehension there, but first of all, reading comprehension, the strategy that we have to follow. The strategy that we need to follow. The strategy. There are two types of strategy. Basically, not like there are the studies that can be followed, that will have to be followed. It depends on you. If it is needed, you follow. Otherwise, they are not needed. So, the two types of strategy there. First of all, what? Read the passage. Then, questions, or you can say options. Or what do you do? Read the options, you can say questions, then passage or comprehension, you can say. So what I am going to tell you, both are helpful. It depends on you. If you are comfortable with the first strategy, you can follow it. If you are comfortable with this one, you can follow it. whatever is important for you, whatever is comfortable for you, you can have it. Okay, otherwise the things are going on. Okay, at the time of the examination, when you are taking the examination, no strategy will work there until you study or until you apply it again and again. Okay, now, so two strategies are there. First of all, what? Read the passage, then question, then options. And what? The second one, read the options or the question, then passage. Both are helpful. It depends on you in which one you are comfortable. Now, what is the next thing that you have to apply? Some skills that you need to know before doing these reading comprehensions. First of all, when you read the comprehension, what you do? When you read the RC, or you can say comprehension, what you do? You apply your GS knowledge that is not needed. When you read the passage or read the comprehension, this type of knowledge doesn't work. Whatever you have studied about history, about polity, about geography, it will not work here. What works here? I am telling you. But first of all, when you read the comprehension, know knowledge of GS is required. So GS means to say when you study history, polity and geography, whatever. So first of all, do not bound yourself in this particular frame. GS is not required there. No knowledge of GS is required. What requires here? I am telling you the important thing. You need to read a good newspaper. Good newspaper. Why newspaper? In this newspaper, good newspaper means to say the Indian Express, the Hindu, whatever the newspaper you are comfortable with, you can. So why it is needed? Why is it needed? You need to read a good newspaper because there are authors with complex ideas, and the attitude. What attitude? Reading between the lines. Reading between the lines, etc. So why newspaper is needed? Because the authors that give their articles, that talk about their articles, that talk about their knowledge, they put this type of knowledge in their articles, and these articles come where? In the newspaper you have, where you have what? The complex ideas, the complex understanding, and you read it again and again, and after some time what happens? You are habitual of it, so you understand it very quickly and very easily. So newspaper is needed. So newspaper is highly required there. If you don't want to read newspaper, you can use what? Any magazine. It can also help you. Magazine means to say, I would like to suggest you one, the front line. Okay, so whatever you do, you need to understand the things that are very important for you. It is not required to put the knowledge of GS there. What is needed? You need to read a good newspaper. The third thing that you need to understand, some teachers, some people say what is not needed? Reading between the lines. What I say, reading between the lines is highly necessary. Highly necessary, because it helps you understand the particular passage, the particular idea or the particular meaning of the passage. So you need to understand reading between the lines. It generates what? The philosophy of the passage. And this philosophy is very important for you because all the options that are given the questions are important for you, and this philosophy that you have understood is related to these options. In any of these options is highly related to this philosophy, and if you understand the philosophy, you understand the option and you put the answer right there. So that is very important for you. So reading between the lines is highly important for you. The next thing that is again very important, the fourth one. I have studied many things, or one thing is common, all the teachers say, what? Extreme words. You can see the video of many teachers. This thing common, every teacher says what? Extreme words must be focused properly. Must be focused properly. Must be focused properly. What is what? Focused properly? Like always, like must. These are the words that are putting the pressure on the student. It is just like a trap in which you stuck there, and then you stuck there, you put the wrong answer. So what? Always, must, like have to, like you can see there, never. These types of words are there. You have to focus on these words. Why? Whenever these words are given in the option, it is highly important for you to understand these are not the answers. Sometimes, most of the time it happens, but sometimes it is possible these are the answers. But most of the time, when the author put these words in the complex ideas in the options, it means to say he is putting the pressure on you to be in the trap. So do not stuck in the trap, because these words are used to make a trap, and the intention of the author is what? To make you in this trap. To make you stuck in this trap. So please remember these extreme words. Fifth one that is very important for you, reading between the lines, and these are the words that you should focus. And the next thing, when you read the passage, just use a pen and underline the important things that are very important for you. Important things. Okay. What is the next thing? Sixth one. Attitude of the author. Attitude of the author means to say, it is what? Analytical. It is what? Introspective. It is what? Critical. Many things are there. Analytical means to say he is analyzing something. Okay. So introspective, he is telling you to do something. You have to imagine something. So introspective. Critical means to say he is criticizing something. So you need to understand the approach of the author, attitude of the author. That is very important for you. So while doing the passages, while doing the reading comprehensions, this is the important that you need to understand. Next one, that is again very important for you. This was the sixth one. Now the seventh one, that is important. What? Time management. Time management. Why time management? You know, 25 to 30 questions are there. 25 to 30 questions are there. And total, how many questions are there? Total questions, 80 mark. 80 questions are there. And in these 80 questions, 25 to 30 questions are related to what? Reading comprehensions. So we need to understand what? Every question will have 1 to 2 minutes. Maximum 1 to 2 minutes will be done. Every question will be done 1 to 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, I have to say it must be done 1.5 minutes. So they are very important for you. So you need to understand the time management. At least maximum you can give what? 2 minutes, not more than this. Or the ideal time is what? 1.5 minutes. Okay, the ideal time. But maximum 1 to 2 minutes. 2 minutes will be the highest level of the time. So 25 to 30 questions are there, and you need to understand the time management. That is very important for you. Next one. This is again very important for you. This is again very important for you. That is what? The 8th point of view. What? Sometimes some important words like therefore, like in conclusion, like at the end, like at last. These types of words, important words are here. Why they are important? These words will tell you the result of the passage. So they are very important. Wherever these words come in the passage, you need to concentrate on these lines, because these lines will tell you the exact what? Crux of the passage. Now, the next thing that is again very important, that is very, very important for what? I have heard many teachers say, when you start reading the passage, the important idea or the main idea of the passage will be given in the beginning of the passage. In the beginning of the 2 or 3 lines, the main idea you can understand in these 3 lines. But what I think, it is not like that. You are not taking the examination of SSC or bank POs. You are taking the examination of CSAT. So please concentrate what the passage is given there from the first line to the last line. Every line is important, and every line will help you to understand the crux, the main idea of the passage. So what is happening there? In every passage, this is the last but not least what I am saying to you. What? In every passage, what we do, or what UPSC asks, what? The main idea. The main idea. If you understand this main idea, you can do the passage, you can do the options, you can understand the option, you can do the options, you can put the answer correctly. Until you understand the main idea, you will not be able to do the questions related to the particular passage. Okay, so this is the main thing. You have to understand the main idea. You can call it the crux. You can call it the crux. You can call it the gist. Whatever the word you can give it to this, but the main idea is there. What? The whole passage will talk about it. And if you understand, read the, if you want to understand the main idea, you should read the passage carefully. Then you have to understand the passage carefully. Then you will able to understand the main idea. Why it is important, and in which way you can understand the idea, I am going to tell you. There are 2 studies I told you. What? First study, you have to understand, you have to read the passage, then options. Okay. Second strategy, what? It suggests what? First of all, read the options, then passage. Both are important. Whatever is comfortable for you, you can apply in your examination. So, what I tell you, whatever you have in your life, whatever you have followed in your whole life, you will follow that particular strategy. It doesn't mean what I am going to tell you, what is the particular strategy you need to understand. Doesn't matter what you have followed in your in whole of your life, you will follow it. Okay, so it is basically very simple passage. I am following the first strategy. What? First of all, passage. I will read the passage, then questions. And the improvement in this strategy, what? First of all, I read this one passage, then option, then again I read the passage. So this will be the bombastic. This will be the finest strategy of understanding the passage and putting the question right, putting the answer right. Now, with a steady economic growth, higher literacy, increasing skill levels, the number of Indian middle class families has gone up exponentially. So what is in this line? Economic growth is there, higher literacy is there, skill levels is there. Okay. So what is happening there? The number of middle class families has gone up exponentially, means to say they are prosperous now. So they are becoming prosperous because of these things. Direct results of the affluence. Affluence means to say prosperity. So what is happening there? Direct results of the affluence have been changes in the dietary patterns and energy consumption levels because they are very prosperous. So they use good food. Dietary patterns have been changed. What is happening there? Energy consumption is what? Growing very rapidly. Then people have moved to a higher protein based diet. Now they are taking what? High protein diet like milk products, fish, meat, etc. All of which need significantly more water to produce than cereal based diets. So what is happening there? The author is saying here, if you want to produce these types of food, you need to use more water. Okay, so increasing use of electronic and electric machines, gadgets. Now the author is talking about the energy consumption. Increasing use of electric and electric machines, gadgets and motor vehicles needs more and more energy, and generation of energy needs water. So the first one is what? He needs good food. Okay, the families need good food, so they are using water, they are using more water. Than the second thing, energy consumption level. Here it is again needed what? Lot of water. So the passage is talking about on which commodity you should understand. Now come to the statement. People should be persuaded to continue with the mainly Indian traditional cereal based diet. The passage saying, the passage putting the pressure, people have to use what? Traditional cereal based diet? No, it is not written there. India needs to focus on developing agriculture productivity. The passage is saying in these lines. No, the passage is not saying producing or developing agriculture productivity or capacity for more energy generation in the coming years. Passage is not emphasizing what? Agriculture productivity or energy consumption. It is not emphasizing. Now the third thing is there. Modern technological developments result in the change of the cultural and social behavior of the people. So it is talking about, the passage is talking about modern technological developments. No. The passage is not talking about. You have to understand the main point of view or the main idea, the crux of the passage. The passage is totally based on what? Water consumption. If you need good food, you need to use a lot of water more. If you want to use good energy, if you want to use energy, if energy consumption is growing rapidly, you need to use again more and more water. So water management practices in India need to change dramatically in the coming years. अचानक से सब कुछ बदल रहा है, बहुत सारा पानी चाहिए. So that is what the passage is talking about, water management. So the answer is what? D. So it is not like in the first line, the first or second line, the main crux of the idea is given there. You have to understand the whole passage. So the main idea is given there in the last lines. So it is not like in the first lines, in the first 2 or 3 lines you can get the main idea. It doesn't look like. Wherever you have the particular crux, it can be in the beginning, it can be in the middle, or it can be in the last. Wherever it is possible, it will be there. So you need to concentrate the whole passage. So this is very simple passage I discussed with you, but the problem is that many tough passages are also there. So you need to concentrate first of all the simple passages, then moderate passage, and the toughest. you can leave them. If you don't have a lot of time, you can leave them. If you don't understand them, please leave them, because there is a negative marking. Okay, so everything is clear. So in this small video, I told you many things, the strategies, the key features to the CSAT exam. So I think it will be sufficient for you. So in the next video, we will do something very important. Up to here, I am just ending the session. Thank you being with me. Love you all. Jai Hind.